back, everyone, to yet another episode. On today's menu, we have some juicy Premier League action. And without further ado, well, Zach, how you doing? Because it seemed like work been beating your ass. What they got you doing?
you know, these FDIC mandates stuff, hocus pocus, government stuff, boring stuff, but it's what
Boo,
keeps the country going. Somebody's got to do it.
boo. Nah, we need more people talking about Premier League on the podcast.
Mhm.
But yeah, I feel you. Hey, my job is nowhere as stressful as important as yours, but like you said, somebody got to do it.
Somebody got to do it.
No,
But we're good. We're good.
right.
We're good.
That's all I needed to hear. But yeah, we're gonna start with our favorite topic and our favorite club, Chelsea, and one cold, cold, cold Palmer.
Yeah.
Is Cole Palmer the best player in the Premier League right now?
Yes, he is. I think it's pretty safe to say that he is. Um, and it's not just forget the numbers. It's the effect he has on everybody else, and it's also the eye test as well. Just what you're witnessing. Um, it just looks different. Never seen anything like this. So when you start saying stuff like first time to ever happen, never seen anything like this. This is the second season now. Um, 5 goals, what, 4 assists. Um, yeah, it's he's had at least a goal or an assist in all the games, save for Man City game. Um, yeah, yeah, he's the best player in the Premier League right now. Yes,
Me too. And he's on a 9-year contract, so long may it continue.
I should say I think he's tied with Haaland as the best player in the league right now.
Well, I mean, I think he's the best player outright. I think Helen is the best goal scorer the Prem has ever seen, but Palmer does everything: assists, dribbling, link up play, goal scoring, free kicks, penalties. Only a matter of time until he learns how to score headers.
Well, it's if you're asking me who's the better player, then yeah, I would say Cole Palmer. But as far as like who's the best in the league, I can't say he's better than Haaland just because of like how Haaland affects how Man City plays. They're able to just kick it up there and up off he goes in the races. He'll go get it. Man City can't play that way without him. So it affects a lot of different things for that team. Like he changes like how that team plays. So, but if you just want to say straight up player who's better as a player talent, yeah, Cole Palmer. But as a Premier League player, yeah, right. We know he's probably the best goal scorer the Premier League has ever seen. We know that, but we're saying player right now. I gotta give it to him, man. I mean, it's one thing to get the chances, but it's another thing to finish them off. And he hasn't been getting that many chances, and he still puts them away like crazy. So I
Yeah.
gotta give it to him.
If anything, Haaland is super efficient, and like you said, it's kind of surprising, man. So they aren't creating that many for. I guess that
They're
just
not.
comes down to my because I predicted that the league would learn how to defend him better, and they have.
He's
It's
just too
just
sure.
all he needs is one chance.
Yeah,
And
he's too good a finisher, man. It doesn't matter.
before he was getting boatload of chances and like missing them. We had
Exactly.
the whole debate about how many chances he misses, and now he's like, you know what? I'm gonna have two, three touches and have three goals, and it's just kind of ridiculous. Like, they need to
Yeah.
sign him. But hey, back to Cole Palmer. He's matched I think he matched the most Premier League or just hat tricks for Chelsea already in a season and change. I think Drogba had three and Lampard had three over their whole careers.
Hmm.
I don't I hate to try to predict where he'll end up, but I think it's safe to say
Sky's the limit, man.
he's on a legendary trajectory.
Trajectory.
And
Absolutely.
yeah, we're here to see. I know every Man City fan is kicking themselves as much as they try to deny it, as much as they try to say, "Oh well, we didn't need them," blah blah blah, phony Phil.
And
Nah.
the best thing about players like Cole Palmer, right, is like you don't really see it coming. Like Phil Foden, they knew about Phil Foden in the academies. He was going crazy in England under 21. But Cole Palmer,
Oh, Cole just
he
appeared.
was a solid player, but this type of play, they never saw that. Like I don't care what Maresca says. Oh, I work with him. He's always been no. So
No,
no,
this if he had been playing like that in
yeah,
under 21s,
yeah.
no way they would have let him go.
Phil Foden would not be playing over him.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
let's just dead that.
yeah. He just said, "All right, bet. Let me show you what I'm capable of." He has, and he continues to do so.
And as people are gonna keep talking all the craziness about Poach, speaking as someone who has been a staunch Poach, anti-Poach advocate, I gotta give the man his props, man. I don't care what y'all say, bro. Cole Palmer found himself under Poach. We finished fifth. We're in the conference league because of Poach. So y'all can go up and calm down. He did that when I didn't even think he would get seventh place. So carry on. Sorry.
Cole Palmer carried Poach into that sixth place, but that's an argument for another day.
I mean, I'm not saying he didn't, but at the end of the day, Poach was in charge.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
we can say Cole Palmer is carrying Maresca, but no, we're not going to say that. Of course not. So come
Because
on.
he isn't. Is he? I mean, let's talk. Is he?
Cole
He's
Palmer scored or assisted in every game he's played except one game, which is the game that Maresca screwed up the tactics.
But our overall team play has massively improved though. So
Of
it's
course, but here's the thing though:
we're
who
keeping
said
close.
who set the ground framework?
All
That's
right.
what I'm saying. Yes, it has improved, but it's improved from what? There
Mm,
was something there. It's not like it just, oh my God, all of a sudden Chelsea's good. No, we finished fifth. We weren't a bad team.
fixed, but
Like,
yeah, I mean,
what do you mean? You know
I
how
would
many
say that
injuries we had last?
my main disappointment with Poach is just like what could have been, not actually what he did, but maybe I should be less.
We never wanted him. We
Mm,
hired. It's like Rafael. It's like when we hired Rafael Benitez. Yeah, sure, you won the Europa League, but we never wanted you. Yeah, but I'm not gonna be like that. I'm going to give credit to where credit is due. Mauricio
well,
Pochettino did an incredible job because I doubted him. I am an anti-poach. Was because now he's my coach in USA. So I can't speak bad on him anymore. But even before he was a USA coach, I turned around on Poach and I said he's actually made my club respectable again. So
yeah, he just wasn't the right man for the long term. But let's look. But there's another player. There's two players I want to talk about before we're done with Chelsea. Jadon Sancho and Mikhailo Modric. Obviously, we have one player in Sancho who's assisted in every appearance he's made, and
yes,
we have another one in Modric who has been here for a year and a half now. Is it a year and a half?
I think it's
And is Sancho's play, does this spell the end of Modric? My personal opinion is no, because you need two players for every position, and those are our two left wingers. So, but do you see Modric getting the game time? Because I always thought, hey, just keep starting him. He will show what he's capable of or not capable of. But it's like now that we have Sancho there, do you see Modric ever like what do you see Modric doing? Because for me, I think it's going to be a very very tough season for him if Sancho continues or even improves on the form he's going on right now.
I don't understand what you mean by tough season for him. I mean, let's
Will
see.
he ever be worth the money that, or at least a decent? Will he be better than Sancho? Will he be good for us? Will he be consistent? Will he start games?
That's depending on if he actually gets the opportunity. Will he get the opportunity? Is a real question. We just have so many options that I don't think that he'll get the opportunity like that. He'll have to be efficient with the limited chances that he gets, and he's not that kind of player that he's efficient like that. So I don't know, because again, an injury could happen and he could be starting tomorrow. So that's yet to be seen.
True that. Like that's why you do have a deep squad for these anything that might happen. But
Hmm. Because
yeah,
we've seen when Mudrik gets some game under his feet, he starts producing. So we'll see.
only time will tell on Modric. But hey, there we have plenty of games to play, and conference league and everything. He should get game time. I think he started in the League Cup game. So
Yes, he did.
yeah. All right. Moving on to Man City. They managed to escape Newcastle with a point. I really thought it was the end of their unbeaten streak for a second there. Especially with Rodri out for a season. Honestly, I said it like Rodri definitely is a huge loss for them, but it's because of who they are. Oscar Bob, just whoever.
Escobar is out for the year.
I can't. Oscar Bob is out for the year.
Yeah, he's been injured. It was he got
He
like
broke his
yeah,
leg.
yeah, he's done.
Well, the
And
Rodri
we
and
still don't think that anything is. Come on, like of course we don't think that they're going to win the Champions League anytime soon. Well, they're not worried about the Premier League. You
yeah,
know it.
it
They're
even
not worried.
even when they lose a player of that caliber, it's like they'll just find somebody else to
De
do the job.
Bruyne will be back shortly. Gundogan is back. They're not worried. Kyle Walker is back. Even though Marcus could be saying, "Oh,
Well,
Kyle, Van der Ven is the player Kyle Walker wish he could be." Okay, whatever. Kyle Walker just keeps winning. And Van der
and the
Ven,
thing
last
wishes.
time I checked, Van der Ven plays for Spurs. So
Hey, Van de Ven is really good, but Kyle
he's really
Walker.
good. Hey, he's on my fantasy team. He's really good. He's on my fantasy team for a reason. Trust me. But he still plays for Spurs.
Speaking about Man City, is like the only people worried about Man City are Man City fans, and I'm like, why? Why are y'all panicking? Well, they should be panicking with the 115 charges and Pep potentially leaving, but
Oh, they're
not
already
about
winning the case. They're already
not about,
winning the case. They have
yeah.
none to worry about. They've already been winning the case. Like, I'm not surprised. I
Look at the table. I mean, they're not first anymore with this draw, but
think it's Liverpool.
they're still unbeaten. You know, so yeah. Man City, I'm so sorry. We just don't care about your problems. You be alright. Like it's
Yeah,
like
they'll be fine.
it's like when a billionaire loses $20 million. Like, oh, all
Mm-hmm.
right, bro.
They'll be all right. They'll
Yeah.
bounce back by next month.
You know, you know. Speaking of bounce back, Arsenal bounced back to a late win. They had some injury trouble. They are still. I mean, were Arsenal winning games this late like that last season? Because you losing a 2-0 lead is something, but winning it that late, I think that's like a. I can't use that word and Arsenal in the same sentence, but that's what champions do, isn't it? They turn draws into wins, especially late when they're up against it. But I can't really say
That's what
that.
good teams do.
Like, yeah, I can't say that Arsenal are going to continue doing
They
it.
could even be a great team. That's what great teams do. But I can't use the C word on them.
Yeah, yeah, great teams turns draws. They win. They keep winning. Man,
I mean, it was against Leicester City, so
true. It was against. Hey, that was a great goal from.
if they had tied that game, that would have been a bad look on them. So let's not take it out of context here.
Hey, they got a get out of jail free card with them corners
Mhm.
that they be doing now. It's like
Yeah, but we know it's a long 38 game season. Those get out of jail free cards run out.
it is,
Like
and
game 15, 16, they go realize it's not so easy to score from corners anymore. So it's a long season. That's the beautiful part about the Premier League. It will allow you to expose yourself. That's why I love it. That's
and
why we
everything.
love it.
Hey, props to Arsenal. I think they've won.
So
However,
far, so good. So
they've
far, so
won
good.
all their games.
Except for that, like, little mess at the Emirates, but not at the Emirates, at the Etihad. But so far, so good.
Yeah, that's it. They've won everything apart from that. Oh, and Brighton and Atalanta. All
Oh
right,
yeah,
maybe you guys are
yeah,
suspect.
yeah.
Maybe they are suspect just a little bit, but hey, they're doing what Arsenal is supposed to do, which is win games and bottle it.
Yeah.
Don't let me be a hater too much about them. Uh, and they keep getting these lucky breaks with these injuries. Uh, Caglia for bruh.
Calamari.
Cagliafiori.
Yeah.
Cagliafiori. Cagliafiori. He's still in there. He's fighting. That's Italians for you. They don't go down easy.
I mean, he's young. He's 20. He's 22, so he's not. You know, if you play, you play the young players high minutes for too long, they get pretty injured because they're brittle. So we'll
Yeah,
see.
but, you know,
We'll see.
I I won't call losing a 2-0 lead to Leicester bottling because they still came back and won. But yeah, we'll see how long they can if they can keep pulling that up because
Let's not
losing
call them
keep
champions because they
yeah.
can beat Leicester City.
Yeah, if you keep bottling 2-0 leads, you're never gonna be champions. Let's just put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of flew through the topics today, but one more major one: Man U 0, Spurs 3. The high line worked this time, Zach.
Yes, it did. Because Man U were inept in like everything they did. And then uh Xerxes. Let's talk about Xerxes.
What about him?
He looks more lost than Hoyland was. Like, I don't know, man. He looks so lost out there. Um, I don't know if there's any. Is there any skill there? I don't know. I really don't know. Like, that's scary. Hoyland, you could see it instantly. Xerxes, I don't know, man. What say you? Tell me, please tell me anything to like
I don't
get me
see.
to not be worried about how much did they spend on him?
It's like 75.
Okay, yeah, not to be worried about that.
I don't see anything good about the kid. I don't see the hype. I could be wrong, but he's not. It's 23. Okay. I don't see the hype.
Touch is okay.
Yeah.
Vision, man.
Honestly, Hoyland has been out. He hasn't played a lot of time. He's only played 30 minutes.
Finishing is lacking. Yeah, I don't.
You
Yeah,
don't. Yeah, Ten Hag. I don't know what you're cooking there, bro, but we'll see. We'll see because I don't see it either. Getting cooked by Spurs at home. Like they keep hitting new lows, and Ten Hag still somehow keeps going.
actually, you know what's funny? That was uh at well Ange is 5-0 at Old Trafford in his career.
Damn,
Yes, he won his first game at Old Trafford 2-0.
that's a crazy stat.
Yeah.
Uh, 0. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One more thing. I think I can give Manu a little bit of slack because that Bruno Fernandez red was not a red card.
It was not a red card, but
It wasn't a
I
red
can
card.
see why the ref would think it was, but that's why VAR is supposed to overturn it. But VAR didn't overturn it, so
Useless.
yeah,
That's just. Also, I will place a little bit of blame on Bruno for lunging out like that because he had no chance of getting the ball there too. So it's like, why? Why would you even put yourself in that situation?
yeah, yeah. He had zero chance of getting the ball. He wasn't even close to the player. So
Um,
yeah,
it's like, yeah, I don't know. He needs to control himself. It's not like the first time he's gotten sent off for a bad tackle, even though this one was definitely at most a yellow. Um,
he's a
it's-
passionate captain.
I think
And
he's
then
just doing too much.
they brought on a former Chelsea captain after he left, Mason Mount.
Who did absolutely nothing. Did not do. I don't know what Ten Hag is. He wins trophies, but he. I don't know what type of football they want to play in that team. I don't know what all these pieces are adding up to. I really don't get it. Mason Mount came on at halftime and they took him off in the 85th minute. Like
Damn, they subbed him off.
and they took him off in the 85th minute.
Wow, that is. Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. That's incredible.
That's crazy, man. Who did they take off? They took off Mino got injured. That's the only reason why he even played.
Man, he was bound to get injured.
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh yeah, that's where I was going with Bruno Fernandes because Ten Hag doesn't have like a real pattern of playing. It seems like they depend on Bruno to make things happen and
Yes.
Mino to like break through and
Hmm.
Rashford good Garnacho to score bicycle kicks
Yep.
and goals. And they have Xerxes and Holland stinking it up front. Like then their defense. That don't let me start on their defense, man. Their defenses. And then at the end of the day they concede
Onana
three.
got to save the day,
Banana. Like
but Onana is not.
yeah.
He's not Casillas at his prime. He's not Petr Cech. He's not.
Onana will be solid and distribute play, but he's not gonna keep a clean sheet when you play like that.
Yeah.
He's not Superman. So Yeah, Fred, man, it's it's fun. It's fun to see how let's see how long Man U remain in this limbo for. Because for me and my team, if we win, I mean, if we finish top four this season, I'm gonna say those two words with my chest. If we finish top four, I think the era of us not competing will be over.
Oh, if we finish top four this season,
Yes, top four.
I mean, if we finish top four this season, we're back. Like, I don't know
Okay,
what,
yeah, we're back.
I don't know
Literally, I
what
didn't want to say it.
else to
I
say.
didn't want to say it,
There's
but
nothing else to say, but we're back, right?
you know, that's it. Top four, we're back, and trophies might still happen this year too. So we'll see where
Yes.
that goes. Um, with the Arsenal, it's like Arsenal fans really thought, and that's why I always try to get them on here to like say it with their chest. Always talking shit. Excuse me, guys. Always talking in the chats and the texts, but never want to be in here and say it it's so funny because like if you compare the amount of time like every team in the Premier League, at least the top ones, have spent like down. Chelsea doesn't spend long at the bottom. Like you get one terrible, then one okay, and then back. That's it. We don't go 5 years without Champions League like certain clubs. Oh yeah, man. Um, do we have anybody you want to shout out or team you want to talk about before? Because we really did blow through.
Shout out Aston Villa.
Yes, yes. You've seen the damage they did to Bayern today.
I told you they could.
Yeah, they just got to
As
stay there.
Unai Emery has before. Um, and shout out Unai Emery, the coach that Arsenal never believed in. Um, yeah, that's it, really.
Yeah, and they're six. I haven't been watching as many Champions League games, but since we're here now,
And funny, all the big teams lost today. Atletico Madrid lost,
uh,
Bayern lost, Real
lost.
Madrid lost.
Yeah. After yesterday, when all the big teams just lost. So that's my question. Like you've been watching the games. Do you think are you enjoying this group stage more than the previous format?
I mean, there's just too much games going on, man.
Oh,
There's
look at
so
you
many
complaining
games.
about games, not you complaining about the amount of games.
There's too
Look at
many games.
look at the
There's too many games. Oh my god.
as a fan. Like, look, I was gonna bring it up too because I'm like, yo, if we have to do an episode early in the week, and then we have to do one late in the week.
Yeah,
Or
we can
we
do
have
two
to cover
episodes. I
everything.
have to start doing two episodes because we could have an episode just to especially cover the Champions League games.
Yeah, because I'm like today we can talk a little bit about Champions League because I didn't think we'd get there this fast. But
Right.
yeah, definitely if we had more to talk about, we wouldn't be able to cover Champions League and Premier League in one episode.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, man, there's a lot of games going on. I really like this new format. I don't think the last one was broken, but I'm excited about this one for some reason. I just like to see this huge
It just brought a lot of games, which is I mean, it's good because like I mean it expands the sport to more like time zones and people can watch their teams, you know, in the Champions League. So that's good, you know. So, yeah, it's always good.
and Europa still going on, same thing, and we have our own team making their debut in the Conference League. Is it tomorrow?
Yes, against Ghent.
Gank, isn't that where we got KDB from?
Yes, that is.
Chelsea is this. Yes, 3 p.m. tomorrow. Easy dubs.
We'll see.
Bridge. Easy. Look, I'm back. I'm back to looking at games on the schedule and saying, yeah, we're gonna win that, and I think we're gonna win this one. And we're not even we left Cole Palmer out of the Conference League group stages. What do you think that was smart? Just to like handle his load balancing. I guess we're gonna see if it's
I
really Cole Palmer FC tomorrow.
mean, if we're winning,
Mhm.
we've
Yeah.
been winning those games so far.
We don't have Fofana and Lavia also, but for the group stage, for the league phase. So yeah, this is I guess these are the games where other players have time to shine, like the Felixes, the Modrics, even the Neto. Neto hasn't been starting. So yeah, like I just really enjoy how we can have a whole new 11 midweek and a whole new 11 on the weekend, and it looks to be keeping the players fresh. So only Reece James that unfortunately both hamstrings are just cooked, and like I'm not even sure if that man can ever make a full recovery. Because if you're injuring the same muscle, having the same muscle injury over and over and over, isn't that isn't that just a chronic injury? Like that's literally just something that doesn't go away.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. He's still a young boy. We'll see.
He's 25 now.
That's still young. Let's hope
Yeah.
that. Ooh, and I was glad to see Chile
Oh yeah, Chilwell did make an appearance. Yeah, very
as
happy.
captain, I think.
No, he didn't. Did he?
I think so. I saw him wearing the captain armband.
Oh, so they must have given it to him. That's nice. Yeah, Chilwell.
Yeah, it's Chile. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why we're disrespecting this man consistently. Like, oh, let's throw him away. Let's send him to the reserves because we're gonna sell him. Like, what do you mean? It's Chile. He can still play. Come
Yeah.
on. Worst things comes to worst, he gets injured. We put in Cucurella or Renato Viega. Like, come on. And I'm sure he's gonna win his starting spot back. Mark my words.
I'm
Chile is
I'm
making
pretty
a
sure
return.
I'm pretty sure him and his agent sat down and said and did the scene from Wolf of Wall Street. And, fucking leave.
Not leaving. Why would you leave, bro? You get paid so much. He still has 3 years on some shit on this contract. He lives in London. He plays for Chelsea. It- why would you leave, man? He's like, fine, I'll just stay here and just chill out and become more healthy and come back next season and win my starting job. Like,
Chill well. I'm going to chill well until the
yeah.
transfer window is over.
Do you
And
really think Cucurella is better than Chilwell right now?
no,
Okay,
no,
so
I don't.
Chilwell knows that.
That's the thing.
Chilwell knows that.
That's the thing. I really don't understand from them is There's nothing Cucurella can do that Chilwell can't do. It can't. It's not because of he doesn't.
Better, stronger, faster, more
It's
pep in his step.
that he doesn't fit in. They just wanted to cash in. That's all.
They
They wanted.
desperately want to cash in because
Yeah,
they know that they're not going to be able to cash in as much on Cucurella.
yeah. They just wanted to make a
Purely
choice.
business
Yeah,
decision.
yeah. But Chilwell can easily play your way into this squad. I hope you are in the Conference League squad and you start.
Like they don't understand that everything Cucurella can't do is what is hindering us from making that next step. Like give us a Udogi or even a Jed Spence. Like Cucurella isn't even that. Like it's all good.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
he still is a decent option, but he's not. His peak cannot compare to Chilwell's when Chilwell's regularly bombing up and down that flank. Once we get that's another part of thing, like our defense, like
Chill was a better defender.
yeah, yeah,
What I'm saying,
I
he's a
really
much better
feel
defender. Like
for us to get
it's
six
night and day. Oh,
because attack is good, midfield is okay. We can get Lavia starting, but defense is like the last real problem, especially goalkeeping too. Because Sanchez, what were you thinking? Man? Like, what were you doing, man? Like,
we miss Petrovic, bro.
I mean, it makes sense why we signed like six goalkeepers because we're like, maybe this one will be better. Maybe this one. Nah, they're not.
No, they're not. But like
Mm.
our best goalkeeper, he sold him.
Real- real- Right. We sent him on loan to our sister club, Strasbourg. Like,
Oh, we still haven't sold Petrovic yet.
no, we sent him on loan to
Oh,
Strasbourg.
damn.
So yeah,
Yeah.
he still got a chance, but I don't think Maresca wants that type of goalkeeper.
What type of
I don't
goalkeeper?
even know
I
what
don't
that means.
understand. What
What he means is
I'm
okay.
so
This,
confused.
this is what he means. He means a goalkeeper that will, like Sanchez, will pass out from the back and make a mistake that leads to a goal.
To a goal. That's the
Which is
kind
just
of goalkeeper
moving.
he wants.
He wants these goalkeepers to play tiki taka, and Sanchez can't even do it well. It's fine. It's fine. Like it's a stubborn. Some
Wait,
coaches.
weren't we also one of the highest possessing teams last season with Georgia Petrovic? Okay. No, go on. Carry on. No,
Yeah.
because I don't get it at all, bro. I don't get it at all. But carry on.
There's some like we do 50% of things right, and then there's like maybe like 25 that it's like what the hell, and then the other 25 is wrong. It's like yeah. Anyways,
Hey,
before
leave it to me to question a billionaire how to spend their money.
yeah, like it's their money. They're going through it looks like they could be going through a nasty divorce. I haven't heard a peep from that since because
Oh, I didn't know the divorce. The real man in the marriage set the woman straight. Set his woman straight. Comply or goodbye. She complied. It's
yeah,
over. No more problems. Don't
well,
worry.
I haven't heard a word. Then
I have heard that for a reason because the man said, "Hey, listen, look at me. I'm
you,
the captain."
you can't buy me out.
Yep.
You can't sell to anybody else but me.
No.
And if you want problems, you can't make decisions over me.
Yeah.
And
You make no
that's
decisions. You'll just look silly. So just sit down and be quiet. That's exactly what has happened.
uh, well, hopefully we keep winning the league. I want to keep this going. I will definitely try to get some more UCL, EL, UL. And for our listeners who have been listening so far, you've reached the end of yet another episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're doing everything we can to get out more content for y'all. And that's it.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.